Hey guys, welcome back to another Tacky time. I'm here in my special Hawaiian shirt that I got just because, excuse me, I wanted a Hawaiian shirt. That's all. That's how I pick out my clothes. Tacky time, of course, this is a good shirt for Tacky time. Just a weird Hawaiian shirt. You know, you're like, why do you have? Is it even Hawaiian? Maybe not. Maybe you don't think so. Anyway, let's get into it. I was supposed to do this on Friday, so basically this is going to be an amalgamation of the first half of this week's kind of, only it's Monday, so it's not really the first half, but some stuff from this week as well as stuff from last week. So it's just some stuff you'd be like, wait, that happened a while ago. Yeah, it did. Twice come back being the big one. So first, to just go over some stuff, CW TV shows as well as Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Go over those really quickly. At the time of this, Supergirl is about to have its finale on Monday. Last week's episode was okay, but again, I'd heard of there was Superman and Zod, and I was like, okay, I want them, and they're just still doing the same other stuff, so it was fine though. It was fine. Cat Grant came back. She was Cat Grant. Yeah, it was fine. Flash was good. The spoilers. The big stuff. I liked having Cold coming back. I like how they had that work. I like King Shark in there as well. There was some cool stuff. Will Cisco get his hands frozen? That's what I want to know. Or wait, no, he didn't, did he? I think they finished that fight at the end. Arrow, really good. Best of the episodes. The next episode, the finale it seems like it's gonna be really cool. Love that they're back on the NU. Video games. Injustice 2 came out. It's great. I watched people play online the store mode. It's great. There's some stuff. I'll probably talk about more in another video. Like a lot of these, I'm going to kind of have the main video and then have a bunch of tiny videos on certain subjects. So I'll just kind of go over a lot of these just really quickly, just kind of tell, and they'll do more on other videos. Some movie stuff that happened. Wonder Woman. The critics that got to see it early were able to give a kind of short review on Twitter, so pretty short, and it was mostly positive, so it's good stuff so far. And the sequel is reportedly already in development, kind of. Matthew Vaughn, Robert Zemeckis, and kind of Sam Raimi and Mark Webb are in the talks for the Flash movie to direct it. Of course, apparently Mark Webb and Sam Raimi both turned it down, I think. So it's Matthew Vaughn or Robert Zemeckis right now are kind of the front runners. We got some new images of Mayra. I wish I had them here, but I actually forgot to get those. Sorry. Sony cast Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock, otherwise known as Venom. Tom Holland has just been cast. This is very new, as the young Nathan Drake in the Uncharted movie that is going to be based on young Nathan Drake, apparently, and not on the older, more 30-year-old Nathan Drake, but this one seems like maybe a teenage Nathan Drake, and his first meeting with Sully. So I was like, I played some of the games, and that kind of sounds cool, and I could see where they could go with sequels of him getting older, but I'm also like, I don't know, so I'm kind of undecided on that. Macy Williams and Anya Taylor-Johnson were cast in the New Mutants. We knew for a while, kind of. Macy Williams was rumored for Wolfsbane for like a year or something. I was like, yeah, she's probably got. And then you were like, okay. And then Anya Taylor-Johnson, not Anya Taylor-Johnson. Sorry, I was thinking, what's his name? Taylor-Joy. Sorry. Was cast as Magic, so Magic finally gets to meet in movies. I like her. She's very interesting. Of course, Colossus's sister that got taken into like a demon world or something and raised for like 10 years, and they come back together, and she's got these powers. It's very interesting. I don't know if they'll get into that. Anime. I have not been watching a lot. I kind of got bored of a lot of the ones that are in right now, so we'll see. Kind of. In the coming weeks, which ones I still like. My Hero Academia and Attack on Titan are great. The rest, it's kind of like, eh. So let's get to K-pop, of course. The big K-pop. Of course, a bunch of K-pop stuff happens. Of course, before we get to Twice, we also had vixx, and one of my favorite boy groups, come back with a great song. There's some really cool imagery and stuff with there. The song is Shangri-La. I feel like, I don't know if it's Korean, but it almost seems kind of Chinese type of stuff, but maybe it's Korean, kind of lore and stuff. You have the fans and the costumes and stuff. It's really cool. Then, of course, the song is also good. Vixx doesn't really disappoint. Yeah, it is cool. Of course, Robbie's rap is cool as well. Next we go to Signal from Twice. Of course, Twice, big song. Their most controversial song. What I find is the big thing is that there's a cut before the second chorus, and there is no third chorus. So it's a bit weird. The kind of rap part is kind of the chorus, maybe. It's a bit confusing. The music video, they all have superpowers, and they're in love with an alien, and then at the end, I was all spoiled for you. Sorry spoilers. But at the end, this happens. So yeah, they're all aliens. It's very interesting. But anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's great. This one. Just everybody bringing Komina knocking herself out. This is my favorite part. She's just trying to make all these fun faces. He just walks away emotionless. I like the music in this part as well, the background stuff. Very good. And overall, I do like the song. It's produced by JYP, of course, but someone else as well. So I think this producer is at least a bit better than the last one with got7, which I didn't like. This one I do, because the chorus is cool. I like this as well. She's like doesn't know where to. Chang here, I like to kind of imitate her. And the little thing she does. Yeah. Overall, so much great stuff. They have some stuff that's referencing some of the different eras, like the cheer up costumes and stuff. Really cool all around. Yeah, I hope it does very well. I'm going to order the album soon. Not sure which version. Sohei is something from K-pop Star 6, I think. Had her pre-release. She looks cool. Apparently she's pretty long, but the songs, nah, whatever. But she's interesting, and it's got me interested. And I did really figure out that this is the pre-release, so it's not actually the kind of the main song. So maybe the main one is better. And next we have got7 that just released very recently, like today, My Swagger music video. So of course didn't really like Never Ever that much. This one's way better. It's much like the got7 that I like, because got7 is just the coolest, you know. So having a song called My Swagger, obviously you're gonna have some cool stuff. I'll skip it to the kind of end, because there is where we get some real coolness. Yeah, it's a lot better. It's not really gets the perfect from me, but it's very good. Very good. So IKON comes back. Let's first go with the one that I listened to first, and I still like it, but not as much as the other one, and that is Bling Bling. So they came back with, of course, 2 songs. IKON, I didn't really like a lot of their songs at first until Dumb and Dumber, really. So I was like, okay, maybe they're back now. They've got a bit different. So you're like, okay. So this right here, it's really the chorus right there. So I was like, okay, I was kind of expecting something like this, so I'm like, I'm fine with it, you know, it's not bad. So, you know, I was fine with it, but it wasn't, you know, crazy, like, more like Really Really from Winter, where I was like, you know, I can sing that in my head and listen to that all the time. Wasn't as much of that. But then I got to their other one, which is taking a bit of time to load. Let's see. And that is B-Day. So B-Day is, I still maybe think Dumb and Dumber is the best. This one is very close to being this one. So they have a lot of hyping up before the chorus, which you're like, wait, is this the chorus? This is disappointing, but they're like, no. So I think this is just the first hype up song. Yeah. So then they get into the second part of their hype. So you're like, okay, getting hyped up now. I know it sounds like they're saying wah wah wah. Maybe that's what they're saying. I don't know. Yeah, it's cool. It's very cool. I like it quite a bit. So yeah, last but not least though, we have 17. And man, 17, they always deliver. They're probably in my top 10 with vixx. Maybe BTS. Because I didn't really like Blood, Sweat, and Tears, but I liked a lot of their songs. But 17, all their songs are just always so cool. And this one, dancing and everything, yeah man, it's so good. So you're like, okay, get ready for it. Very good, very good. And there, you can just see that really cool shots with ones like that. the self shots there. They're really small, and then I shot them all together. We'll probably get a lot more kind of better pictures of them later on. Okay, so last but not least, we have K and Astro. So we have a music video teaser for K. I just chose kind of random stuff to show that they are coming back, and I'll do videos on them separately. So K&K's been fine, but overall, they've had a weird impression on me. A weird impression. Because if you don't know, I'm growing my hair out now for a pretty long time, and basically, I saw K&K, I believe it was them, doing, I think their debut song or something, and one of the guys had longer hair, and I was like, hey, he looks cool. I wonder what I look like with long hair, so then I started growing it out. 2 weeks later, he cut it, but that's not the point. They had an effect on me. Maybe it wasn't the effect that they wanted. I didn't buy their album or stream their song to eternity, but yeah, I grew out my hair, so there's something. So yeah, Astro also come back and playing a bit of their album highlight. So yeah, they're coming back as well. Of course, I'll do kind of separate videos for each group, kind of having all their teaser images and stuff. As well as one for Injustice 2, and will I ever get to maybe a Guardians of the Galaxy review, Volume 2 review actually, or that Dreamcatcher video? Who knows? Maybe at some point. I uploaded a bunch of videos of me in the snow, so hey, there's that to keep you well. Anyway, I'll see you Friday with the other one. And anime stuff. I will talk about anime that day because I will have watched some by that point. So anyway, of course, at the end of every video, I will say this. See you next time. It's go time.